Yeah. So I'm
So
not
watch this.
I'm not owed respect. I'm not owed gratitude. I'm not owed even living in peace.
Uh-huh.
Leave me alone. I'm not owed any of this.
Uh-huh. It's just give it free
Uh-huh.
and understand that karma is real. I
Yes.
tell people I will never look over my shoulder. And I
Yeah.
said that with joy, not in brag.
Mm-hmm.
Because it takes a while for you to understand what life is really about, and it's not breathing, it's bigger than that. And if all of us would wake up to it, but it can only be done by our relationship with God.
Yeah.
Once the center is complete,
Yeah.
you don't fight to make it happen. I don't believe in positivity to an extent, not an extreme.
Uh-huh.
You can try to be positive for a day, and later you're going to get frustrated and angry.
Yeah. Yeah.
But what I discover, a relationship with God with the center,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what happened around you,
Uh-huh.
you're in peace.
And
Even what might look ugly, I'm at a point, and this is over 30 years, because I seek out for a relationship that it's not somebody knocking me in my head and whatever, but it's one of the most beautiful, peaceful, that stuff can go crazy. I just examine a couple of things. People rob my money and do things wrong,
yeah.
and their way to amend that, and it's like, no, leave it alone. Spend more time on positivity
Yeah.
and what's good. Don't worry about, I don't worry what people do.
Yeah.
I worry what I do.
Yeah.
Life is not going to ask me about you.
Yes.
Everybody is responsible for his or her own action.
Yes.
Everybody going to be held accountable for that. So if I going to waste time worry about what you do, then I won't have time to focus on what I need to do.
But other people's actions affect us. Like, somebody cutting me off on the road, or somebody throwing trash in my front yard,
Well, of course, you're going to have the
or
instantaneous, because I get that. I was like, that is crazy. I refer to, because I just had, my sister said, okay, Miss Lady, that figure it have to be balanced. I said, I told you guys, it is okay to go off. But there are a couple of things that you examine before you go off. You laughing? I love that. First of
so
all,
we are allowed to go off.
yeah,
Okay.
you can go
But
off.
carefully.
Just like husband and wife, I go off.
Uh-huh.
But you will never have me going off for the wrong reason.
Yeah.
I already assessed it before I go off.
Yeah.
Make sure when you go off, you're saying the right things. You're not going off just to go off.
Yeah.
You're going off to express that build-up air that just went in the pipe.
Yes.
And you're releasing it.
Yes.
Because when I go off, I go right back to natural.
That's good.
Why? I said what I need to say.
Yeah.
And express how I feel, why I made the decision, why am I going off.
Yeah.
And I then show my point. Once I get my point across, I'm done. I go right back to normal.
Very good. That's very healthy.
So you are not supposed to just go off, because it was an opportunity to go off.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, the question gonna ask, what did you achieve in going off?
Mm-hmm.
Did you make a point across? Was it fair?
Or it just made things worse.
Or you just go off and throw more gasoline and lit the house afire? See?
Yeah.
And that goes with relationship too.
Yes.
I go off all the time, but in respect.
Yeah.
My husband, I disagree. Just hear me out. A plus B is this. I disagree with this. Can you look at it? Can you amend it? Change it? And be honest.
Yeah.
The problem is we're saying things, but we're not really saying what we really want to say.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
We're saying things to impress each other, and we talking around the problem
Yes.
instead of talking straight to the problem.
Yes.
We're painting pictures around it.
What is the root of the issue? What is the
Yes,
real issue?
yes, sir. Just get straight to the stuff.
Yeah.
And they taught us how to do that.
Uh-huh.
Don't waste time. Just get straight, few minutes, straight to the point.
Yeah.
And get ready. How are we going to resolve this? I think sometimes I tell my husband, you owe me an apology. No, he said, okay. I don't let it spill over in other area.
Yeah.
I keep the problem. It was in the living room. Let it stay right in the living room.
Very good. Very
See?
good.
But I can get him easily.
Yeah.
By the time to go to sleep, you need to pray.
Yeah.
And folks that angry can't pray. See, keeping it real.
Yes. Yes.
So then he start praying like this, God, I forgive her. Because she started it. Really? See what I mean? She started it, God. Oh, really? That's how you gotta pray. See? It's just keeping it, and folks go, it's hard to do. No, it's not. It's just that humanity find it hard to come into the discipline because it's always what's in it for me.
Yeah.
And that self need to get out of the way.
Yeah. How do
I love my motto. It said, Jamaica motto, no man is an island.
Yeah.
No man stand alone.
Yeah.
Each man joy is joy to me. Each man grief is my own.
Uh-huh.
We need one another so I can defend. Each man as your brother, each man as your friend.
Wow.
So my grandfather said, never ever live a day by just conceal. Me.
Yeah.
Think of others. Everything you do, he said, think about the next person. Always, my dad said, put yourself in their shoes
Yes.
before you make decision. Care for others before you. You're
Yes.
setting up a bank account that later you'll reap it.
Yes.
Maybe not now in your golden age.
Yes.
I've seen it all the time. Spend time concerned about others. Take the focus off of you,
Yes.
and life will work better while you live it.
That's
And I do that every day. Sometimes I shut my bills down to help somebody that's worse than me.
wow.
Because I remember when it was hard for me. Remember I said again, whenever you get above a ladder,
Yeah.
remember how you started.
Yeah.
Remember that. And so every level in life, because life got different level,
Yeah.
always look back to give an extended hand to the man that's at the bottom.
Yes. Yes.
Remember that yesterday you were down at the bottom.
Yes. Yes.
One of my greatest joy is always doing something for somebody else. That is like the perfume for my day. I hear somebody do a good deed, and that makes me excited.
That's wonderful.
I love that.
Yeah.
And that's how I live. It's not riches. There's some things more worth having than money.
Yes.
We need money to survive, but money does not control and runs everything. And there's some things that are more worthwhile and expensive than money. Peace and happiness can never be bought.
Yes.
Can
yes.
never. Many people would buy that if it could be bought.
Yes.
See? And what we do today, it's never what's done to us is important. That's what we do. It becomes important when we relate.
Yeah.
It is insignificant when it happens, but it come alive with your response. And life constantly demanding from us to act.
Yeah.
But we have to think before we act,
Yes.
before we make decision, because some of them can never be taken back.
Right.
So we have to think. And every single time, and that's why I tell people, no, before you can feel that rage, and your flesh, for those who aren't disciplined to that, goes into tuition to react.
Yeah.
Shut it down. Walk away. Take a deep breath and validate it first before. Hold it first and think about it before you respond.
Yes.
Then you will start getting better, because then a part of you will die where your emotion don't get the best of you.
Yeah.
You got it balanced to where some things just pass you, doesn't bother you.
Yes. Yes.
What used to hurt you don't even touch the tip of your sleeve.
You get better at
You
it.
see what I mean? It's a discipline. These are discipline. These is an individual that said, I know I can do better, and I want to do better.
Yeah.
I want to live life to the fullest.
Yeah.
Even though everything around me is a mess.
Yes.
I'm one of them. I do. I didn't come here overnight. It take a lot of discipline.
Yeah.
It makes me sit and think and validate.
Yeah.
And then it comes so easy, spontaneous. That said, it's okay. Somebody just robbed me $3,000 on the car. It's okay. I need that money. A dentist does so much error.
Yeah.
And $5,000, it's okay.
Wow.
Come on. Why? I'm not going to spend my energy to dig up negativity. Move on.
Yeah.
I'll get it back though. I know I will.
Yeah.
Because the way I relate to life, I don't lose anything.
Because of
I'll
karma.
get it back. Yeah.
That's part of your faith
Yeah.
and karma.
It's the way we look at life. It's very important how we look at things. If you keep looking at everything negative, you encourage negativity.
Yes. Yes.
If you keep seeing life and that whatever you do right, it will come back to you, you'll get it. It will
Yes.
come back. One day it will.
Very good.
But the peace, like I tell them, when I go to bed, 5 minutes and I'm out.
Very nice. That's a blessing.
I don't have to take a pill.
Yeah, that's a blessing.
Because why? Before I lay down, I view what my day was like. What was your contribution? Like right now, I just give you my lunchtime.
Oh my God, I'm
I
sorry
told you
about that.
No, I told you we're teachers and
Yeah.
givers.
Yes.
It depends on how we look at life. I just
Yeah.
gave you my lunchtime. And that's
Thank you.
good. Because what? The deposit in. Life is never for oneself. We need to share and give. Honestly. Honestly.
Yes.
We can all make a difference. And
Yeah.
I still love the old-fashioned way. Like I told my mom. I
Yeah.
said I would never change all I went through. Because I've learned that tough time and they make you better.
Yes. Yes.
And the quality of patience, it comes through constant challenging,
Yeah.
learning patience, more problem. But I see it as bringing patience, teaching me how to relate to life,
Yes.
how to look at life different from negative. See?
It's the two, respect and
Respect and manners.
yes. Yes.
My grandfather said, those two will take you around the world
Yes.
and make you sit with kings and queens. And he said, to me, that's why my mom said, you're my father, but you're worse than him, she said. But of course, it got to increase because my grandfather is my world. Discipline and everything. He never, ever write his name to do a deal, and I watched him do it. He shook hands, and that's it. seal, deal.
Uh-huh.
Grandpa never signed his name.
And he's the one who was a contractor?
No, this is Mommy's dad. He passed at 102. They long. They live long. You have a sister twin at 145.
145.
Oh yeah. And they
Wow.
died in their right mind. And
Oh my God.
I like I said, my heritage is so rich.
That's amazing.
My grandfather was like a philosophy,
Yeah.
but he always speak to me in puzzle,
Uh-huh.
and I get angry.
Yeah.
And he said, "You're too hasty to learn. I want you to go slow." And I said, "Why do you always speak to me in parables?
Yeah.
Why don't you just speak the Queen English?"
Yeah.
And he said, "No, you'll get it." And I said, "When I grow up, I will never remember anything." Trying to trick him. And he would nod my forehead. "Go slow," he said. "You'll get it." A couple years ago, when I went to Bible college and got out, my mother called me to say, "Today my father would be so proud because he told me was to watch you."
Uh-huh.
And he said, "That's me. That's all me. And I expect she gonna go higher.
Yeah.
Watch her. Whatever she wants to do, allow her to do it. Because she know exactly what to do."
Yeah.
Today, sometimes when I share, I could hear my grandfather. And I go, "Oh my God, this is what he meant." I could hear all the parables back.
Yeah.
So he knows. And I watched folks came to sit with my grandfather
Yeah.
from every walks of life. One of them was a Chinese lady that wrote a book.
Uh-huh.
Well, Grandpa passed away, so by the time I went back home, we missed contact, so I didn't get the chance to find out what book she put her information.
Yes.
From different walks of life,
Yeah.
manners and respect. And he was the master for that.
Yeah.
When I go home, I used to have to tell all my friends, "I'm about to push the door open. When I do, don't forget your manners."
Uh-huh.
Because I have no control of how you may be corrected today with my grandpa. It didn't matter who you are. One person did it, and I have to leave her because she gonna be in a lecture for several hours with my grandfather.
Wow.
Based on manners and with
Wow.
respect.
Yes. Yes.
See? And so to walk in a room and not say good morning, good afternoon, good evening is a no-no for me. It makes me uncomfortable because you walk into a group. You should say that.
Yeah.
That's what I was taught. You never walk in. You being the person walk in, never said. It's not hi, hello. It's good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Yes.
See? And so for my niece and nephew, they're like, we didn't get to meet Grandpa, but Grandma said you're worse than him. And we could say, because of the discipline. We know it's spontaneous because we take a bit of you, all of us do. And I never thought of it. And my niece said, one of the day I'm going to put everything in you too, because people need to know this.
Yeah.
She said, I didn't want to. She was one of them want to do it her way. And my sister decided to hang her up, take her in, take her out. And I said, no, no, I'll have a talk. And my talk was, we taught you right.
Yeah.
Taught you right. Everybody have their own journey.
Uh-huh.
We're not going to stop you. I need you to. But do me one favor. Wherever you go and you want to come back home, you call me. I'll get you on the plane home. We taught you right.
Yeah.
And that's what we have to learn. When we raise them right, you love them. They learn.
Yeah.
See what I mean? That's why we spend time to build build, and plant.
Uh-huh.
And you don't have to worry. Everybody is on a different journey.
Yeah.
They're not going to get it the same way.
Yeah.
But we have to have the patience. That's the same way we do it with our kids. We have to do it with co-worker. Everybody.
Yes.
Like I said, the same way we was a headache to parents,
Yeah.
now that we learn to do better, the same way somebody else. And now that we master it, we have to help those coming up.
Yes. Yes.
That's why I said we owe life, giving it back.
Uh-huh.
Because I can remember I wasn't much of a problem. I learned quick because the discipline was strict.
Yeah.
But today, I have to turn back and said it's okay to make an error.
Yeah.
You can learn. We constantly learning.
Yeah.
But there are those of us that fight against it.
Yeah.
We should embrace it. It doesn't matter what, embrace it.
Yeah.
Embrace it. Life is not being cruel. Well, why does bad things happen to good people? It's for a reason. It's for the learning and for their betterment. They're going somewhere. That's another thing. When people are going somewhere, it seems like it's always something happening to you. You have something you're going to contribute. Not now. Later.
Yeah.
If you're doing all the right things and things constantly bad happening, it's not that life hates you. You're going to have something to contribute. And these are the tools to prepare you for it.
Yes.
So it's how you look at it. That's why I said if you're doing all the right thing good, you should never worry about what bad happened to you.
Uh-huh.
Just know that it's going to work for you good.
In the long run.
Because you have contributed right.
Yeah.
See?
So your name is Donna?
Donna Konadu.
From Kingston, Jamaica, from Bob Marley's neighborhood. Thank you so much.
Oh my God.